Hello everyone, I am Scribelight, and Eheroduelist has been kind enough to let me take up space on his channel for a bit, while the travails of real life have him distracted for the next couple of days. So let's take a look at something fun, and lighthearted, and childish, and something that is not in any way a desperate search for victimhood. Snarl.com is a YouTube channel with content primarily targeted at women and girls, top 5 videos, and advice videos. They also have a series called Race in America, and it's about as productive a conversation as you might imagine.
My name is Crystal Adams, and I am a stand-up comedian.
Uh-huh. You sound so enthused, though maybe your comedy is of the flat, monotone Stephen Wright variety? I guess we'll find out.
When I was around 7 or 8, I was in an elementary school that was a private Christian school.
A private school? You were a lucky kid.
Our favorite class was music class because obviously no homework. But our music teacher one year decided that she was going to remix the song Jesus Loves the Little Children. Like, I guess she thought she was Pastor DJ Khaled collaborating with Deacon Skrillex for some reason. I don't know why she decided to do it.
You don't know why a school teacher would try to make something old new again for younger students, especially with the attention spans possessed by 7 to 8-year-olds. Okay.
And that's the one where it goes, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Okay, we left out brown people. Otherwise, solid song about acceptance.
Was your passive aggressiveness there meant to be funny? Because it wasn't. And I don't mean that it wasn't funny like it was offensive. I mean in the sense of the complete absence of humor. I just wanted to clarify, because I wouldn't want you to project a thought or motivation into something where it didn't exist.
She remixed it though, so when we got to Red, we danced around like Native Americans. We put our hands over our mouth. There was a lot of this action. I'm actually descended from a Native American tribe, so I'm like literally making fun of my people.
Making fun. That's an interesting phrase you used there. Perhaps that was the teacher's intent, to make singing this song fun for 7 to 8-year-olds. And besides, when you think of Native American cultural music, what images come to your mind?
Yellow, oh God, like the amount of racial incompetence. I think we had to sing some sort of very stereotypical Asian tune, which I won't repeat for you here because it was horrid.
I guess we'll just have to take your word for it then.
Black, when we got to Black, we were rappers. We became rappers, gangster, or I don't know which kind. It didn't matter. We were beatboxing. That was important.
So, according to this article, in 2016, you were 33 years old. So, you were born on or around 1983, which puts you in 1990 or 1991 at the time that this story was taking place. Now, can you think of any reason why rap music might have been associated with black culture in the early 90s? Any reason at all?
With a lot of this action, you know, a lot of posing, a lot of gang signs. The most insidious thing about it was that we're like 7 and 8, and we loved this version of this song.
So the teacher succeeded in making a very old song in a private Christian school fun for her 7 to 8-year-old students. A song about celebrating people of all colors as equally loved by their deity. She promoted a positive message in a fun and innocuous way, but now you have to shit all over her and her efforts at educating you to make yourself the unwitting victim of racism. Is this another one of your jokes?
It was very, very fun. Very racist, but very fun.
So that was the teacher's motivation, was it? That's why she presented that song to you the way she did. Because she was being a racist. She wasn't trying to take a song that was written about racial acceptance in the mid-1800s and make it entertaining for children in the 1990s. No, she was promoting racism. Got it.
I have mixed feelings about this song now. It's bittersweet for me because on the one hand, did the world need a remix of this song filled with reckless stereotypes? Probably not.
Reckless stereotypes. When you think of culturally authentic Native American music, what do you think of? When you think of culturally authentic Asian music, what do you think of? And when you think of culturally authentic Black music, what do you think of? How were you harmed by this?
But on the other hand, like I'm looking around the world and at what's happening, yeah, like children need to know that they're accepted regardless of their race.
So you do understand the underlying message to the song. You do acknowledge that you and your classmates loved and had fun with the song. The teacher tried to exemplify, in a simple, childish way, all the cultural diversity that, while very different, all shared an equal place within the love of Jesus. But it's still racist. It's still insidious. This teacher was indoctrinating you into an ideology of assessing people by skin color, by celebrating cultural unity. I don't think you're crazy. I think that this is the best you could come up with to try and turn your younger self into a victim of a white person's racism. You are branding this school teacher as an agent of hate.
You know, you want to be a rapper, fine. You know, you don't have to be Black to be a rapper. You just have to have mad bars. Psalms, I think it's in Psalms. Thou shalt have bars. I do think she didn't have bad intentions. I just think it was someone who had very little idea of what it means to be an ally and what it means to make children feel positively about their background.
Oh, she meant well, but she was still motivated by racism. She taught a song about unity regardless of race, but she wasn't an ally. You all had fun with her version of the song, but you didn't feel positively about your background. I'm just making sure I understand what you're saying, because I haven't a clue of what you are thinking.
As cool as it was to be a rapper in that moment, I knew that not all Black people were rappers, so it didn't change how I felt about it.
So you understood that it was shorthand for music in Black culture that 7 to 8-year-olds in the 1990s would recognize and have fun with, but it's still racist. Got it.
But I do think, like, well, how do my friends who aren't Black, how do they see this moment right now? Like, I'm looking back on it now and thinking, well, what are they thinking?
Well, you're obviously not a time-traveling mind reader, but luckily for you, I am. And what they were thinking was that all Black people are inferior to them based on their skin color. Because rap music. I mean, that's the only logical conclusion to come to. I mean, you're completely justified in your retrospective paranoia over their thoughts, and in your verdict of racism against this music teacher. Please, please tell me that this was all some kind of joke. Thanks again to Eheroduelist for allowing me to have a spot on his channel, and, as always, thank you for watching.